Peter, not the best of days today.
Not the best of days, but it was, it was a tough. It was like the Arbroath through the week, a fight and a scrap. Not a lot of quality in the game. I thought we controlled the first half. We didn't create a lot. Kelty didn't create a lot. Second half, it was just another battle. We concede from our own mistake. We play a short ball into the midfield, which is won by their players, and they counter-attack, and then it's a deflection of a goal, which we said with the Arbroath games, that on a day like today, a set piece or a mistake, will get you probably the win. And today it's got Kelty to win, and then we could not give away a penalty again from another mistake where we play a short ball into the midfield. It gets won by Kelty and they break, and then it goes into the box. We don't clear the ball in the box and give away a penalty. So really slack mistakes, and unfortunately away from home, those mistakes are killing us, and it's a repetitive theme, so we need to change that. But sort of, I feel sorry for the players, because there's mistakes. We went to Dumbarton the other week, and a mistake in the last minute of the game to give away a penalty, and we make a mistake at Arbroath as well, where just don't track the runner and they get in. So the endeavour, the fight is there from the players. They don't mean to make mistakes, but it's how do we try and coach not making mistakes? And it's a really tough one to do, but we have to do it. We have to do it. It's both teams are playing in this weather. They thought their defender Aware was absolutely outstanding today. He didn't make any mistakes, and that's the difference. Just a couple of mistakes and you get punished for them. That's what happened today. So a really tough one to take. Our away form's not great at all. Luckily now we have a run of home games in the run up to February, but we can't count on our home form. We need to really do something away from home.
Yeah, I touched on the away form, and it is that's killing the results just now, isn't it? Is the away form. Can you pinpoint why it's happening away from home? These mistakes are happening away from home. It's just,
I think when we look at probably the last three away games, that was Dumbarton away on their pitch. When you see the pitch now, it's got like no grass in sort of areas like that. We go to Arbroath on the water with the 50 mile an hour winds, and today was again the 50 mile an hour winds. But any league you play in, if you're playing in conditions like this, you just got to play percentages. You got to play percentage football. Turn the defenders around and try and play in their half. We did that in the first half. We did it really well. Restricted them to counter attacks. I think there was 3 or 4 counter attacks that they got up around our box. Ross Stewart hasn't had a lot to do, but then second half, it's a fight and it's a scrap. But then we make an error that we haven't made all game, and because we had been playing longer, today because of the wind. We had 4 or 5 bodies ahead of where the ball ended up being dropped into. So, Kelty can counter from there. But again, it's a strike from a wide angle. It hits off Lewis O'Donnell and flies into the far corner. I would love for one of our lads to have a shot and just take a deflection and fly into the corner of the opposition's goal. But it's not happening like that at the moment away from home. So tough one. And then we give away a penalty. Another penalty. So we go back to, as I said, the Dumbarton one. The other week we give away a penalty, and then today it's a rash challenge in the box which we don't need to make, and we get punished for it. So really tough one in the end, but there's not a lot in the game.
The way the away form is and the way the home form is, does it feel like one step forward and 2 back, or one, when the results are going that way? Absolutely,
the forms are polar opposites. So again, I think I said it after the Arbroath game, we need to change something really quick. And we got a great result last week, great performance, team performance. Fans came up today, travelling and singing, which was excellent. But we shoot ourselves in the foot just by making a mistake. I know the boy gets a deflection and it goes in, but it doesn't need to get to that point, because if we just play when we take the goal kick or the kick out, tries to drop it in, especially against the wind, rather than just going longer, and we battle for the second balls. If their centre-back wins it, our midfielders are pushing onto it, win the second balls, and then we're in their half and keep it in their half. But we don't do that. We change it up for some reason, and we got punished for it. It's very frustrating.
Conditions are obviously horrendous today and completely different from last week, but they never seem to reach that level that they reached last week.
No, it was tough. I think Kelty had to really work hard off the ball. There was a couple of opportunities in the second half where we were passing the ball across the backs, trying to get out and switch the play to the opposite side, but they worked really hard to stop you doing that, and we ended up playing backwards, so we couldn't build any momentum in our attacks because they were working so hard, which is very good from them. But then we need to pass the ball quicker. The ball can travel quicker than the players. We need to pass the ball a lot quicker. We didn't do that, and we gave them an opportunity to get back and challenge us. So we need to be better at that, but that wasn't causing us. We could have been better at that and maintained attacks, but it didn't cause us a problem. It was the mistakes that caused us the problem today.
As you say, we've got a run of home games coming up now, so it's really getting them, making them count, and then working towards the away form.
Absolutely, yeah. But as I said, we've got a run of home games up until the end of February. Not a lot of the away games, but yes, a home form has to maintain the form that we're in. But we need to pick up points away from home. If we've got any aspirations to do anything in this league, the away form needs to drastically be better.
Brennan off today again. Is it a recurrence of his hamstring, or?
He said he felt his hamstring tightening up just as we were making a substitution with the other players. We then had to take Brennan off. So hopefully that's not too bad, and he knows his own body, hopefully. But we'll assess that tomorrow when we're in and see where we go from there.
I guess a positive, Fraser Bryden back on the pitch today.
Yeah, it's good to get him minutes, but it's a tough one to come on and do anything. But yeah, it's good to have him back. Xander Craig's been training a week now, and hopefully we've got the numbers to choose from. It's going to be a bit of a strange Christmas period with the obviously Christmas, New Year, and everything like that. So we just need as many bodies available, and I'll push him to start. And
then of course Annan next up, who probably a wounded animal after their result today, coming into that Derby game next week.
What was that result?
They lost 4-0.
4-0. Yep, they will be, but so are we. So building up to be a great game over a good Christmas period. Hopefully we get the fans back in and supporting us, so as we can maintain that home form. But really need to get back on track really quick.